let's see. Okay, let me mute that. Test stream, come say hi, close, pop out, and then stream health, cool. I think as long as this is here, this is good. So then if I were to take this, copy, docs, then docs or is it in view, edit, chats. Okay, so that's there. Up chat, live chat. Okay. What else do I need to do? Ow. Ow. Let's add a source here. Browser. YouTube. Chat. Chat. Add. Paste. Okay. Okay, so the YouTube chat is now on. I see. Put that like here for now. We'll keep it just looking kind of nasty like that. Cool. And then let's open a new window. I want to try some things. If you're here, please say hello or type in the chat. I just want to see if I can you know, I just want to engage with that just to check it out, make sure everything's working properly. Okay. Oh, I gotta redo so I can make my YouTube chat look custom and nice. I will have to do that too. Hello. Okay, so that does pop up. Okay. Sick. I think. I don't know. I think that's working right. New window. YouTube. Go here. It's streaming in 4K, which is crazy. Cool. Hey, what's up, Wander? How you doing? I have officially everything is done with the new setup. As you can see, things look nicer in here. So man, it has been it's crazy, but I got the new PC up. I got it working. I'm currently trying to yes, I am friendly. I am currently trying to going through the swing of re-downloading all software as well as putting all the proper stats and all that stuff together. So that's going to be fun. Let me move this over here and make it a little bit bigger. I got to move this way. Cool. Okay. So we'll do that. I'm just make this bigger. Yeah, like that. Cool. We like to do this for now. All right. So let's see. What else do I need to add here? So this would be the full face cam. I need to make a custom. Okay. Yeah, I need to make a custom YouTube chat. So let's look at how to do that. Custom YouTube chat OBS. I remember being called, what was the website called? It's called something. Are you on Twitch? I used to be on Twitch, but I had a blow up on YouTube with one of my series. So to tell people from YouTube to check me out on Twitch and go back and forth and stuff like that is just like, eh. Plus, my internet's not the greatest. But I didn't know if the reason my live streams would fail sometimes was due to my internet or due to my hardware. So this stream is just kind of to see how the health of the stream is. So far, it's looking pretty freaking flawless. So that kind of has me excited. But yeah, I am going to be streaming on YouTube. I do have a Twitch though, but yeah, it's going to be YouTube from this point on. Okay. Custom, yes. Custom chat boxes. Tutorial. Custom chat boxes. What website is this guy on? What's it called? There it is. Okay, cool. So I want to go to chat v2, chat v.2. Nice. Okay, there we go. So we got this. This is all good. If I were to just take this as it is, Control A, Control C, bring it into the YouTube chat box, Control B, okay. There we go. Now we got a nice looking chat box. That's nice and clean. Look at that. Beautiful. Cool. Super nice. All right, so the chat box is done. That's completed. Let's move over to PC. So if I were gaming, I want to add that same chat box in. Browser, add existing YouTube chat box. And we would add that in like over here. And probably set it that size. That's fine. I think that's fine. Full face cam. Cool. Look at that. Nice. All right, we're getting somewhere here, okay? We're getting somewhere here. I would show you guys the setup right now, which is behind the camera, but at the moment, I need my camera to be plugged in to my PC for it to work. So yeah, but I just finished recording everything I needed to, and I'm going to be doing a behind the scenes video of just building the new PC, all that stuff, which has been such a freaking process. It's taking like 2 weeks because of wrong parts and having to get the right parts and needing to get this cord and that cord. So, but it's working. It's all together. So it's all looking good. On top of that, I got a new lighting setup. I got a new camera program or software, which is why the camera quality looks so much nicer than previously. So super excited with all that. Now, I have a couple things on the agenda. Let's create a text document here real quick. Hi. Okay. So these are things on the agenda that I have coming up. So I need to download and install Tale of Two Wastelands. That I need to do. Oh, why is this so big? Why is this so huge? Yeah. Cool. So that's task number 1. Next, I need to finish God of War Ragnarok. Then I also need to load behind the scenes video. I can't even spell. Oh my god. Behind the scenes video. Great F4 and FFX series. F4. Oh, Fallout 4. Gotcha. Fallout. Oh man, Final Fantasy X. Top 3 games of all time. Top 3 games of all time. And Fallout 4, I had 2. I had Fallout 4 Frost, which was a mod, and then I had Fallout 4 You Only Live Once, which I evidently ended up failing about like halfway through the run, sadly. But one day I'm gonna go back and do it, but I just don't have the patience for it right now. But I feel like after enduring Frost, I should be able to do Only Live Once on Legendary difficulty. That doesn't seem actually that daunting anymore. But what else do we got coming up? So Tale of Two Wastelands for Fallout, right? Fallout. Tale of Two Wastelands is gonna be one of the first things to come. I'm also, while I'm doing that, going to be finishing up God of War Ragnarok. Prior to both of those, I guess I'll put this first. There we go. The first thing to come out, probably tomorrow or the day after, is going to be the behind the scenes video of just the PC build and all that good stuff. After that is going to be Fallout 4 Tale of Two Wastelands. I got to download that, figure out how to do all that. Then finish God of War Ragnarok as well. And once, excited for the new Fallout playthrough. I know, me too. Me too. After I'm done with, I want you guys' opinion on some stuff coming up here. I'm probably going to do a community post about it for a vote, but since you guys are here, these are the kind of ideas I have floating in my mind. The next big release is going to be Resident Evil 4 Remake. I mean, astronomical. But I think that's in March. So I have some time till then. In that time, we're going to be doing Fallout 4 Tale of Two Wastelands. We're going to be doing God of War Ragnarok. Probably finish God of War Ragnarok within the next month. I'm thinking of starting either Dark Souls, or how about we do this? Souls series challenge run. And the challenge pretty much being, what's up, Coco Cat? The challenge pretty much being, I'm going to be doing Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring. And each game, I have to do a different build. So in the first game, if I do Strength, I can no longer do Strength for the rest of the games. If I do Magic one game, I can't do Magic for the rest of the games. So on and so forth. I'm thinking of doing that just because I don't really have... I have a Dark Souls series on the channel, but I never finished it. And yeah, I would like to do the Souls games. So that's an idea. Another idea I had was doing Diablo 2 Resurrected. Doing a playthrough of that. I've never beaten Diablo 2 Resurrected like normal, nightmare, and hell difficulty. So I was thinking of doing that as well. What else? I think that's all I have right now as in ideas for the channel. Excited for all the new upcoming content this year. I know. I mean, I just leveled up. The production is, I don't think the production is getting much better than this at the moment. Before, if you guys didn't know, if I wanted to record for my Frost series, I would have to travel all the way north. I live in Las Vegas. So I would have to travel to North Vegas. I'd have to travel to North Vegas to record because I had to do it off my brother's PC because my laptop would overheat when playing Frost. And after I only uploaded 2 episodes and then it blew up out of nowhere. The YouTube algorithm just took it away. And I was like, shit, I can't not do this series. Like I gotta take advantage of this traction while it's here, you know. I've been doing YouTube for a year prior to that to like literally nothing, just for the fun of it. So I was like, man, I got to do it. So I would travel to North Vegas to do all the recording and stuff like that. And obviously it's not my setup, so there's a lot of technical issues, but we ironed through it. you know, through the later half of it. Would you do open world survival like Forest? Or, you know, I don't even know those games. But possibly, do you have you settled up your game? I know. I am. The Forest would be fun to see a playthrough of. I will look into it. I will have to look into it. I you know what? I might pull up a YouTube video right now. But let me explain what I was saying. So I'd have to travel to North Vegas, do all the recording and all that stuff, and then I'd have to go and edit up there too. So I'd spend like 4 hours, 5 hours on my day off to go and do all that stuff instead of being able to do it from home and saving like 2 hours of time and all the quality and production issues. So now all that's going to be done. I'm going to be able to get content out faster as well. So that's going to be nice. Also taking less classes this upcoming semester, so that should help as well. But yeah, let's check out Forest. That is one I've actually heard of. So let's do this. Let's look at what the Forest is. Step of is what I meant. No, yeah, I gotcha. So let's look. The Forest gameplay. Forest day one base setup. No. I just want to look at how about review? No, how about trailer? The Forest launch trailer. Okay, cool. We'll watch that. Let me make a copy. Cool. I'm gonna put this over here. Stop looking at. Thank you, Coco Cat. All right, let's watch this trailer together real quick. Let me set this up. YouTube. Oh, you know what? It's gonna have to be the website specifically. Right, so if I do... Sorry, I'm new to this whole process here. Okay, cool. All right, so we got this here. Whoa. Why is it playing? Okay, hold on. This is not what I wanted. Not the chat. This. That is not what I meant to do. Let's do this. I think I have to do a, what is this? Forest has sequel coming out in a few months as well. Good lead in. First one was like $9 right now. That's super cheap. Forest has co-op and single player. Interesting. If he knows nothing about Forest, this will be... No, I know. I've just heard of the game. I literally know nothing about it. Okay. Let me figure out how to do a proper screen share. Display capture, I think, is what I want to do. And then I want to do display. Yeah, that one. Okay, cool. I'll set it over here. And then let me move the chat to like over here. All right, let's go full screen on this. And all right, let's see what this is. Hold on. Is this good? Okay. Interesting. Okay. The animations for the NPCs look so creepy. Oh god. I feel like this is Lost, like the TV show, but you know, obviously different circumstances. So you could create like a settlement, that's pretty sick. You collect resources, and then I'm assuming there's some type of story as well. And then there's bad people, and they try to kill you, you gotta kill them. And they can destroy your stuff? Oh, man. I feel like The Forest would be a fun game to stream. I don't know.
Just as I thought, me and Timmy were about to have a
be
night.
quiet. I don't know if it'd be a fun game to record. Cause I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I guess that's the point though, but like, oh man. Oh man. Okay. For real, it could be quite scary. It's got some of the best AI. Really? Interesting. Okay. Let's just add this on the list. I'm gonna add everything onto this text list, and then we're gonna go through it. The heck PC. Okay. Cool. Okay. There's that. What are other PC games? I'm a console gamer, so like PC games, like I don't know anything that pops off the top of my head. You know what I mean? What are some other games? If you did an online co-op with someone who knows what they're doing, yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like not knowing what you're doing is kind of the fun of it because you're just doing stupid stuff. But it could be fun to see a blind playthrough. Yeah, definitely would prefer blind. The learning curve and exploration is a big part of the fun. Yeah. Because I remember when I did Fallout 4 survival mode, just vanilla, and I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. And then now I look at it and I'm like, that's so easy. You know what I mean? So definitely would see why the learning curve is, you know, that's the big point. I don't want someone to tell me exactly what I need to do. DayZ? DayZ, isn't DayZ like a online survival? This I have heard of. DayZ, right? Yeah, DayZ, yes. Has the proximity chat. It's like survival, but you can also rob other people and stuff like that. This I have heard of. I've been getting into DMZ and Modern Warfare 2. And I think from watching that, I've gotten a lot of recommended DayZ content on YouTube. But these are online things. What's like a nice solo experience? You know, what's a good immersive solo experience for DayZ is cool. For PC. Let's add DayZ. And don't anyone dare say Escape from Tarkov, because that game does look fun. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if I have the time to really have like to put in the time for like a steep learning curve. You know, DayZ. Okay. So many bugs though. Ah, I see. I see. I'm itching to play Elden Ring. Skyrim, wouldn't mind watching you play that. You know, I got the Skyrim Anniversary Edition, I think, that comes with all the creative content or whatever the hell. And I played a little bit of it, and I was like, this is fun. But I put it down because I'm like, I should probably record this. Because I haven't played Skyrim in a while. But I know Skyrim kind of gets stale. So I was wondering, like, since I got pretty decent at playing Fallout on, like, Legendary Survival difficulty, how is Skyrim on survivor difficulty? Is it better or is it more annoying? You know, Skyrim I'd consider playing. I think after I'm done with Tale of Two Wastelands, that's when I would look into doing another Bethesda title, because I don't want to do two Bethesda titles simultaneously. But Skyrim has been a thought. Let me add that. Skyrim. Why did you play that? Chernobylite? The heck is Chernobylite? Chernobylite. What is that? Chernobyl. Chernobyl? Right? Chernobyl. Ooh, what is this? Okay, official PC trailer. Let's watch it.
What if I told you that you can use Motion Array to improve your videos fast? For example?
Okay, let me lower the PC. That looks like it's a little loud. Okay, what do we have here? What are you guys saying? Metroid Exodus, yes. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. Metroid Exodus is a big one on the list. A lot of people from the Frost playthrough have been saying, dude, you need to play it. That's probably going to be coming up definitely soon. Have you ever tried Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas with Vicious Waste mod? No. I have not. The mod universe, to me, is... I haven't done anything other than Frost. I'm coming from PlayStation 5, so we don't even have the cool mods, right? We got like the lame as lame can be mods for Fallout 4, right? So the only mod I've ever played was Frost. Let's see. Yes, way better with Legendary as you can actually have to try. Okay. That makes me feel better though. That makes me more inclined to want to do that. Force is a great solo. Metro is good solo. New Vegas is an all-time classic. Yeah. Can also be applied to give more difficulty and survivability. I don't trust you. Happy New Year. Why don't you trust me? Happy New Year's. Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to new games, like what? Let's see. Because we have RE4 Remake release date. When does this come out? This comes out March. When is March exactly? Sorry, I'm one of the, I never learned. Okay, it's in 2 months, pretty much 3 months because we just started this, right? So 3 months time we'll have that. So in 3 months time for sure doing that. So this is for sure what's gonna go on. Hold on, let me hide some stuff here. Let me talk to the people, okay? Let me bring you guys over here. So this is what's going to be coming this week. I'm going to be doing the behind the scenes video, going through the whole setup and all of that. After that, I'm going to be going back to God of War Ragnarok and starting to release some of that content out. I know it's not super popular on the channel, but I already started it and I don't want to just not finish it. I'm going to be this week. I'm going to figure out how to get Tale of Two Wastelands working. I heard it's kind of a pain in the ass. But if I could get Frost to work, I'm sure I could get that one to work. I just got to figure out what are like the prerequisites, right? I'm going to get that working. Then by the next week, I could probably start recording it and starting getting some episodes out. Because from what I understand, you could bounce between Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and then it restores cut content between the two games as well. And then I think the DLCs are included in all of that as well on top of everything else. That'd be super fun because Fallout 3, like vanilla, is fun. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played it in a long time. So it'd be nice to kind of replay that, especially Fallout New Vegas. And I think they reworked the mechanics of like armor. They reworked some of the guns so that it's balanced better. So it's slightly new too, which would be pretty cool. And then I don't think there's I guess there is like the Fallout New Vegas survival, but I've never played Fallout New Vegas survival. So I think I just played on very, very hard. But we'll see. So I'm very excited for that one. Once I'm done with that, once I'm done with Tale of Two Wastelands, which who knows how long that will be. That will probably take, if I'm uploading 2 videos a week on, when would I upload? I'd upload on Tuesdays and Sundays. Is that what my schedule was for Frost? Tuesdays and Sundays? If I'm doing 2 episodes a week, how long would it do to be both games? I don't know, maybe like 2-3 months. So once that runs its course, then I'd probably look at Metro because I'd probably want to start a new IP. And then after I do Metro, I think there's 3 games. So I'd start with the first one, second one, and then I think the last one's Exodus. I don't know. I don't know these things. I'm just gonna go into them blind. So I do those 3. And then once I'm done with that, I'll probably go to Skyrim. Or no, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot this. Hello, Starfield. When does Starfield come out? Okay, it doesn't have an official release date, but it says the first half of 2023. So probably, who knows, summer? I don't know. But then we got Starfield. So once Starfield comes out, that'll probably be after Metroid. Ooh. Ooh, and I didn't think I was going to play Starfield. I did not think I was going to play Starfield because I'm a PlayStation person. All right, what are you guys saying here? You're young. That's why I don't trust you. Yeah. I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's relative. I'm 25. So how young is that? I'm like young, but I'm kind of crossing over to like kind of being an adult. Something like that. Hellblade. No. I love Subnautic. I like the gameplay. Subnautic. We're going to look at that. Throw this man into Monster Hunter. I have heard a lot about Monster Hunter, and I think I'm afraid to just dive into that world because it might be really good and addicting. Like, I don't want to get... I'm a variety game, video game kind of person. I do not want to get stuck into one world and just, like, crazy binge that. And I know, like, the community that found me on YouTube was the Fallout mod community and the survival horror community, or kind of like more survival community. And that's why I always want to be, you know, catering to you guys and doing like a Bethesda run or some kind of open world or Metroid and along those lines, and then doing the variety stuff that I want to do on the side. You know what I mean? And if you guys like me and you want to hang out with me through those videos, you know, super appreciated. But that's kind of how I have this whole YouTube channel sketched out at the moment, is always going to have a open world Bethesda-esque game going with a weekly to with once or twice a week posts or uploads, and then side stuff like Souls or Resident Evil or God of War or whatever new game comes out that I'm interested in playing. So that's kind of how I got everything going at the moment. What are you guys saying here? Don't count on Starfield coming out in Q1. Yeah, Q1, I don't think at all. You mean full of potential? Ark is addicting like that once you're completely hooked. Is this chat cut out a little bit? Sorry about that. I deleted it last year. I have 6,000 hours? Jesus. See, I don't want to get that lost in a game. I feel like, I don't know. I also get bored of games really quickly. I don't know. That's my thing. Are you guys, okay, I think this is a dumb question. I think I know the answer to it, but would you guys be interested in watching if I were to live stream like Call of Duty when I'm playing with buddies, or like no? Like don't even bother. Because it is something I do on my spare time, but I'm like, I don't think this is what you guys would be interested in, so I never bother streaming it at all. You're 25, you're officially a man, but you're still young. Hey! Yeah, I feel that way. I feel like, okay, mentally, I feel like I'm at a place where deep thought is a thing and understanding perspectives is a thing, where like when I was 21 or 20, it was like, what perspective? You know, I don't care about what you have to say. This is my experience. I don't know. I feel like there's been a big growth in that realm. What are you saying here? The good thing in Ark is that you're like 11 maps and plenty of material cover, maybe. I don't know. Oh man, DMZ. All me and my boy doing DMZ is just rob people. It's bad. Do you play chess? Where are you getting these questions from? Chess? You know, I don't play chess, but I have been, I don't know. Let me see. If you look at my recommendations on YouTube, there's a lot of chess stuff. Where is it, for example? I don't know, but I've been watching chess recently. I don't know why, but I just find it very entertaining. Like super high level chess, but obviously I'm like, to play myself, I'm not good. My brother plays a lot of chess. I think his rating on chess.com is around 1,400 to 1,600. And I played him the other day, and it was terrible. It was terrible. It was like a baby playing with an adult. The world is full of PvP that is entertaining to see an individual reaction to streamer experience something for the first time. Okay, kind of interesting to watch, but yeah. Going to college helps grow levers and perspective. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say I did not really get the mental expansion of like thought through college. I definitely got it through reading. Definitely through reading, and I don't know. I don't want to say any names. I feel like I might be labeled. But things like the JRE podcast, reading books like 12 Rules for Life or Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, And just understanding that just because someone doesn't agree with what you believe doesn't mean that what they believe is invalid. You know, I feel like that's the most important thing. Like, whenever I hear someone that has a differing opinion than me, my first question is, I wonder how they came to that conclusion. And it's interesting to me how they came to that conclusion rather than like, oh, you don't think the way I think. Like, I don't know. I don't have time to like freight, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's not in my realm. Hey, thank you. I like you too, Corey. I don't know. I'm just doing my thing here, you know? Outside of YouTube, first of all, outside of YouTube, I work full-time, 40 hours a week. I go to school full-time, and then I do this, right? So I'm a pretty busy person. Other than work, school, YouTube, and girlfriend, I really don't have much time for other stuff. So this is kind of like my realm. The fun of sitting with someone while they're watching Pulp Fiction. Can you tell I don't read much? Pulp Fiction or just time classical games. Hey, yeah, I don't know. I think the only reason I started this channel, I was watching people like Manny a True Nerd, who I know is huge. I can like look at my analytics on YouTube and I see what other what people that watch me watch, and I think the #1 creator is Manny a True Nerd. But from watching Manny a True Nerd, Christopher Odd, other people like in that realm, I was like, dude, I love watching this because whenever I need something in the background or I'm bored and they do a series I really like, I'm like, ooh, I gotta watch this. Other than that, like, I was like, you know, this doesn't seem that hard. Like, I don't think I'm entertaining. Maybe, I don't know. I think it's entertaining to do something blind because you're watching someone just like stumble into walls back and forward. But I seen that and I'm like, okay, well, I could do that, right? You're just playing a game. You're commentating live what you're doing in your head whenever you're playing by yourself, right? So I'll just do that, you know? And then I got into editing, and then editing is, hey, thank you for the sub. I'll try not to fail. I think consistency is king. But then I got into editing. Editing is like, it's too much work. So my edits are very minimal, as you guys have probably seen. Geez, busy. I'm trying to juggle part-time work, part-time school, and a relationship. I couldn't imagine doing both full-time. I know, it's a lot, but I don't know. I like to be busy. If I'm not busy, I feel like I'm wasting my time. And I'm like, dude, come on, you need to do stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of been my journey. I think my first playthrough was Resident Evil 7. It was Resident Evil 7, and I didn't know how to do stuff like OBS and all that stuff. So I think I just got the PlayStation 5, downloaded Resident Evil 7. I saw there's a feature on PlayStation 5 to go live, like on YouTube. So I was like, oh, I'll just do it like that. They made it easy for me. But like, obviously the quality is very bad. But honestly, one of the best games and one of my favorite playthroughs, but the quality is atrocious. Like, I wouldn't even tell you guys to go back and watch it because it's hard to watch, but it's like the actual content's entertaining, but like the quality's so bad. But then I slowly, you know, started learning and teaching myself everything, and now I'm at a position where like the quality's pretty top notch. It's pretty decent. Like at this point, any investments just don't make sense to me. Like I could get a better microphone if I really wanted to, but it would be like a 10% difference in quality for like the monetary investment of like $1,000. Like it just doesn't make sense. Or I could get a better camera, right? But it's like this camera cost me $5. I could get a really nice camera for like a 10% difference in quality, but it would cost me $1,000. So at this point, I think this is as good as the production's gonna get. I'm just gonna get better at editing and video format. And I think, big one here, I think I'm gonna start doing video game retrospectives, possibly. I have a small playlist called Let's Talk. And usually what I was doing is after I played a game, I would do an episode and it would be like a Let's Talk. My impressions, my thoughts on the first playthrough and all that stuff. I've done it for most of them. Some of them I never ended up doing it, but I'm doing one for Frost right now. I'm actually writing a proper not skit. What am I saying? A proper script for it. That's almost done. I gotta finish the script though, and then I gotta edit it and then find the background footage. So if you guys are actually watching it, you're not bored. But I am doing that. It's gonna be like a 30-minute to an hour, I think, somewhere around there. But yeah, what are you guys saying here? Watching the struggle and learning, finally overcoming things is great. It's so, it really is. The more enthusiastic this person is, the more you feel like you should. Yeah, it's very true. It's weird because when you're recording, when you're live, it's easy to be enthusiastic because you're like, oh, dude, there's people watching me right now. But when you're recording and you wake up at I wake up at 8 a.m. I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. And then I got to record. I'm drowsy. I'm sleepy. You know what I mean? So it's hard to, you got to like remind yourself, oh, wait, people watch this like quite a considerable amount. I'm not like getting 50 views anymore, So that has been super crazy. Quality is top tier. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I've been working really hard to try to get the quality like at a place where you're like, ooh, this is really easy to watch. Just keep the consistency and you'll keep growing. Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been telling myself. As long as I'm uploading twice a week, once a week, I'll be fine. As you get better with editing, you'll learn how to express your own style. Yeah, that's for sure. I think that's the main thing. I don't really know what my style is right now. I just kind of do, And I think at first I was kind of biting from, or you could see influences from people like Manny a True Nerd, but he's way more entertaining than me. And Christopher Odd, maybe more so. The one weird thing was the one video that did blow up for me, being Frost Part 1 in the whole Frost series, was me not even having a face cam, just a microphone, While all the other ones I did, had that element. So I'm like, man, do I keep with the no face and I just microphone because it's more immersive, or kind of going through that, process right now of what I want to do with it. As you get better at editing, blah, 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 blah. Yes, read that one, your quality. Long form analysis, I know. That is what I'm addicted. I work at a bar and I'm the cook. So we're able to like watch YouTube and stuff like that back there. So I'll put on like a 10-hour retrospective on Skyrim and like listen to that while I'm working, and I love it. It's so good. I can't do 10 hours. No. Like my structure skills in typing is not that good. I'm like right now I'm writing my script on my notes on my iPhone when I'm at work and I have downtime. But I do have to sit down one day and actually do it. But yeah, super long form, definitely not gonna, being British does help. It definitely does. I have a pretty bad British accent I could attempt to do, but no, we're not gonna do that. What was I gonna say? 10-hour analysis, definitely not. I'm shooting for half an hour to an hour for the analysis that I'm doing. We'll see if I can achieve that. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm diving, like I have a rough sketch of what I want to talk about. And then I'm like, okay, how much in detail do I dive on this stuff? Because I'm also not the most educated person when it comes to Fallout 4 Frost and the mechanics. Like I just kind of stumbled my way through it. So I think I'm leaning more on impressions than I am on like, hey, everything dissected, because I'm just not that good at it. I'm not that educated on it. Do yourself a favor and don't put significance other on cam. No reason to express yourself to that. I mean, I don't know. Like I've gotten rude comments. It doesn't bother me. I don't know. I know for some people comments and stuff like that could really get to them, and I can understand why. You know what I mean? But for me, it's just like, I don't know. If someone leaves a rude comment, first I look at it and I'm like, okay, is there any substance here? Like, is it about the quality of the video? Is it boring? Like, is there a specific part? Is there something like, is there some kind of positive criticism I could take from this? Or is it just someone hating? And there's a difference. Someone's just hating, they're like, yo, you're ugly. I'm like, okay, cool. You seem unhappy. I'm sorry you feel that way. Doesn't really bother me. So, and I've been working hard on getting this camera to look nice, especially when it's in a mode like this. Like, look how crisp and clean that looks. Like, I don't know. I'm excited for myself. It looks so much better than what it did before. So I don't know. But I guess if I start streaming, maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see for now. But I don't know. I gotta weigh in those things. But yeah, that's good advice. German. What? I prefer to listening to podcasts. Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts as well. Podcasts are like, I don't know. I listen to JRE. I listen to Lex Friedman's probably been my #1 podcast recently. Who else do I listen to? I listen to a few. Now you don't want to have content, privacy, and safety. Nah, you don't want to have them in your content for privacy and safety. I guess so. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get big to the point where people are gonna start like raiding my swatting my stuff. You know what I mean? Plus, like, what are you gonna go off? The color of my room, you know? But I don't know. I feel like when it comes to like negative comments and stuff like that, with having my face posted, it's just not a thing. I don't know. Just water off a duck's back doesn't bother me that much. You look at the way, sorry, I'm so bad at reading. Can you tell I never read as a child? Look at it in the way that you do. You look at it differently in your channel, probably. Don't ask for it. Yeah. Theories on everything is great. Theories of everything is great if you like Friedman. Interesting. You'd be surprised. I guess. I don't know. Like, I've never really dealt with insecurity issues, especially when it comes to appearance. I don't want to sound braggadocious or anything like that, but it's just like, who had this? I had this quote recently. I think it was from the Jocko Willink podcast. It was from someone you wouldn't expect to say it. But I think the quote goes, I've never met a hater that's doing better than me. You know? Like, for someone to just go out of their way to spread like a hateful comment or to put someone down is probably not doing better than you. You know, that's the way I look at it. I try to be polite to everyone as much as I can. I'm not saying I don't get frustrated at times or I don't get annoyed at times if people are being a little ridiculous. But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, you know, it's whatever. So, but yeah, anyways, I don't know. You guys got questions, I guess? I feel like this turned into a Q&A. Shoot me your questions. What you want me to answer? Let me start pulling up stuff here. Also, while you guys are shooting those my way, I've been teaching myself how to use a new editing software. So I have to sit down and teach myself that probably on my next day off, which is Tuesday, or Tuesday or Wednesday. So, but I've gotten the basics down for me to pump out videos, but I'm going to get like in it and really teach myself it so I could get some, like, I'm going to learn about like, I don't know, color grading and, you know, the audio stuff. All that stuff is going to be really good. What genre of games do you most enjoy? Oof. I enjoy difficult games. Souls-like games, open world games I enjoy. I can enjoy good first-person shooter, multiplayer as well. Like, I don't know, I really liked Call of Duty 2019. And even when the new ones came out, I got them and I was like, this just isn't as good. And I always played Call of Duty 2019, mostly search and destroy, just like really competitively, not like professional competitively, but I like doing good. So when the new one came out this year, Call of Duty 2022, whatever, I've been pretty addicted to it. It's just kind of hard to play that game by yourself because it's like, I don't know, the skill-based matchmaking is a little ridiculous, but playing with friends is fun. But my friends like playing Warzone and DMZ rather than actual multiplayer, so I do play a lot of that. Outside of that, I say like, I don't know, I kind of want to, in a minute here, I'm going to load up my PlayStation so you can look at my library of games. You kind of get an idea. But like literally anything. If it's good, I like it. Last of Us 2, amazing. So story games. Open world games, Fallout. All the Bethesda titles, right? Or like I enjoyed Nioh, which is a Souls-like samurai game. Or Ghost of Tsushima I never beat, but I played a bit of it. And I was like, this is pretty damn good. I should go back and play it though. I heard it's much better on PS5. Souls games, got really into the Resident Evil Survivor Horror. Oh, love it. A good scary game. You can't beat a good scary game. What else? That's what's coming to mind right now. I don't play sports games, not into that. Ark, Souls, The Forest, New Vegas. Oh, it sounds great. I think a lot of the world is about sicko first-person shooters, and yeah, I don't know. It's fun. First-person shooters are fun when it comes to like getting like the boys together and playing, you know. But like as far as like to play on my lonesome, I'm good. You know what I mean? Last of Us is an all-timer. Hot take: I like the second one. Maybe I like it more than the first one. The second one, I think, okay. This is off, like, this is really quick. So to say 10 out of 10 might sound a little ridiculous. So I'm going to say 9 out of 10. I loved it. Fantastic. It was literally like, it felt like Game of Thrones in a video game. You know, like it's not a happy ending. You're not getting what you want. Okay. Like Joe dies right out. Spoilers. You know, it's just, I don't know. I liked it. It was so bittersweet. And is it that big of a hot take? I liked it. I like bittersweet. For example, Final Fantasy X, one of my favorite games of all time. Ending, the most bittersweet ending I've ever seen in a video game. And it's like, how do you beat that? You know? I feel like Last of Us 2 was bittersweet because you left, you're like, what the hell? We didn't, you know? But also, the more you think about it, the more it makes sense. You're like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, you know? I don't know. I liked it. The soundtrack, absolutely phenomenal. A good soundtrack in a game gets me. Final Fantasy soundtrack, absolutely amazing. Soundtrack of Last of Us. You want to talk about The Last of Us? You want to talk about that good old... Like, Last of Us, man. Last of Us is good. You can't beat Last of Us. One of the best soundtracks of all time. And it's literally just guitar. Ooh, Cyberpunk. That's right. I haven't played Cyberpunk. I saw a lot of bad reviews for it. So, I don't know if it was worth playing. But I'd be interested in checking it out. Final Fantasy X story was all time. I mean, the dialogue was like, I don't know. I played it when I was a kid, so like there's definitely a nostalgia factor in there, and like now it's kind of cringy to listen to the dialogue, but like there's still something about it that's nice. Story was so good. No, my guitar skills aren't. I taught myself guitar during COVID, during quarantine, and then since quarantine's been over, I kind of don't really play too much anymore. But I could like, if there's a campfire, you know, I could strum some stuff, but it's not that good. By this point, Cyberpunk probably works like it should. I think they finished it about 14 minutes ago. Okay, let me add that to the list then. Let me add that to the text list. Let me put it up here. Cyberpunk. There's just so much to play. Like if I didn't have work or school, it'd be awesome. It'd be literally awesome. I would just knock all this stuff out. Like I wish I had more time for it. Genuinely changed my life. Super cheesy, but it was incredible. It was so good. If you haven't played Final Fantasy X right now, if you're in the chat, you haven't played Final Fantasy X, go play it. Like it is such a like I guess like graphic fidelity and all that stuff is kind of catered towards like teens, which I feel like all Final Fantasy is, but the story is just so deep and it's just so good. The foreshadow, chef's kiss, amazing. Cyberpunk got bad reviews because of the bugs in the performance. It was always well received for its story. Okay. Put up a poll and list about honestly it's like you see this list, it's so ridiculous, but yeah, I don't know. I think, okay, for sure's on the list, like things that are definitely gonna happen is going to be Tale of Two Wastelands is definitely next. Finishing God of War Ragnarok is next. And the behind the scenes video is coming out either tomorrow or the day after. Once that's done, there's going to be this little void of time being from once I finish God of War Ragnarok to Resident Evil 4 Remake. In that gap, maybe a month, but I've heard God of War Ragnarok's long, but about a month gap, it's like that's where I'll probably shoehorn in either the Souls Challenge run or I'll do Diablo 2 Resurrected. If there's a lot of time between the two, the Souls Challenge run. If there's a little bit of time, then I'll do the Diablo 2 Resurrected. As for when it comes to the Forest, DayZ, Metro, Cyberpunk, Skyrim, those are all kind of shoehorned in a similar genre of open world and survival. Kind of. Obviously, Cyberpunk, I don't think is survival, but you know what I mean, right? That will get shoehorned after Tale of Two Wastelands. I want to keep a steady stream of Bethesda content, but I don't want to oversaturate myself because I risk getting burned out. So that's kind of how I have it structured at the moment. No, not Final Fantasy X. Never played it. I was talking about Cyberpunk. Oh, really? Really? Interesting. I would not expect that. I skipped Cyberpunk, so I definitely watch it when it come out. Busted. I wasn't. Yeah, when I saw the busted reviews, I think it came out right around the same time as Battlefield, 2042, and I remember downloading the beta of Battlefield and being like, "What is this absolute garbage?" It ran so poorly. And then Cyberpunk, when it came out, ran so poorly. Then I think a month or two later is when Elden Ring came out, and it did amazing, and everyone was like, oh my god, someone that comes out with a game and it's not broken, you know? Which you always gotta give FromSoft, you know, their credits, because when they release a game, for the most part, other than some balancing things, which they usually resolve fairly quickly, it's usually crisp, you know? I love the Forest Survival Horror, base building, and Lost element to it. Yeah, you know what? That one does sound good. I think the only thing that makes me go, oh god, yeah, it was so bad. I actually didn't buy it, and I'm usually a sucker for buying into that. Like, if I watch too much of a video game before it comes out, I buy into the hype. That one, not at all. Yeah, the Forest looks interesting. The only thing that turns me off about the Forest are the graphics. But I know that's like that's kind of like the thing with these indie developed games is they're really good as long as you could not have to, like, if you're not looking at the graphics. But then again, I look at myself and I go, dude, I was playing Diablo 2 since now. And that was before Resurrected came out. That game's so good. But, So you've not played too many FromSoft games on... No. Oh, on console. I've never played a FromSoft game on PC. Although, there are some interesting mods I've seen for FromSoft games on PC. So I might. The smaller studios and indie developers put in the extra time. Yeah, that's for sure. For the polish. Yeah. And it's that thing I don't understand. I don't know if the games are just too big that they can't play test it enough to actually get all the kinks out, or if it's literally just genuinely, like, general laziness. But it's like, it's definitely, for sure, it's definitely a thing. They're usually a bit broken. Elden Ring was their best launch yet. Okay. Because I heard a lot of things about Elden Ring. They're like, oh, there's pop-up issues, which I've seen on console. Doesn't really bother me too much. But, like, I don't notice crazy frame drops or anything like that. For the most part, it's super smooth. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing game-breaking. You're not getting stuck in a wall or flying through the ground or any of these ridiculous things. Or quests not working, all the Bethesda stuff. You're not really getting any of that. And then the gameplay is just so good. Man, Demon's Souls sounds good. That's such a fun game. Such a good looking game, the remake that they did. So good looking. What else? I got a new outro coming. I'm finally getting rid of the montage I had from Resident Evil 7. Although I love it, the mic quality is just so atrocious. So that's getting changed. What else? Yeah, man. I think at this point, I've done all the upgrades I need to do, and it's just I'm just gonna start pumping out content. What else? How we doing, guys? How was your guys' New Year's? How was everything? Where's my mouse? There it is. What other games are coming out, man? Starfield, Resident Evil 4 are the only things I'm looking forward to at the moment. So it's like, what else do they got coming? Studios don't seem to understand that gamers are actually much more knowledgeable. You know, that's a very true statement. Kids actually understand game development. Yeah, I mean, it's so true. Like, I don't know. When I think of a game like Oblivion, like, it's ridiculous, but the bugs weren't too bad in Oblivion, you know? And then Skyrim, like, everyone just seems stupid in Skyrim because they made the Nord voice actor like sound so like dumb, you know? Then I feel like everything, like, to make a 10-hour retrospective short, like Skyrim is like the Nord voice actor and Oblivion is like the Imperial Guard voice actor. Like, that's the difference in quality between the actual games, you know? And then you look at Fallout 4, and every time you talk to Preston Garvey, you want to turn off your console because it's so bad. And then they completely destroy the dialogue tree. Like, there's barely any choice in the damn game, and you're like, dude, what is this? You know what I mean? But they added the crafting. They made junk very useful. They had those elements which were amazing. So it's like, keep that and just bring back the other. And that's it. I don't need you to work on, you know, the Elder Scrolls 6 for 20 years, you know. And if you guys saw, Todd Howard was on Lex Friedman's podcast, and he was talking about how they didn't expect Skyrim to be a game that was played for, like, that's still being played by many people, and it's been like, what, 10, 15 years since it released? But it's like, not that long, but you know what I mean. But it's like, yeah, but don't design your next game like that shouldn't be like, oh wow, people are still playing this 15 years later. We got to design our next game that way it lasts for like a 15-year life cycle. Like, no, just put out a good quality story with a little bit new elements. Double down on the good stuff. Throw away the bad stuff, and give us a new game every 5 or 6 years, and we're cool with that. Not, oh, dude, this game's still getting played. We got to develop a new game for so it lasts 20 years. Like, what? What are you talking about? You know, man. I spent New Year's of '99 in Vegas 3 days. Vegas, man, Vegas is something else. I never thought I'd live in Vegas. I grew up in Chicago, the suburbs of Chicago, but man, I do have to say, really liking Vegas. Really, really liking Vegas. Quite New Year's with my partner was nice. Hope it was all, yeah, I spent New Year's working. I was like, I work at a bar, New Year's, money. Todd Howard is a disgusting politician. He lies for money. You know, it's weird because like during the Lex Friedman podcast that he had with them, I'm listening, I'm like, he seems like such a nice guy, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, then you watch all these videos like, he's corrupt, he's this, he's all about the money, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, his actions do kind of show that, but like, he does seem like a nice guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too optimistic, but I don't know. Like, how good is Starfield really gonna be, man? When I saw the trailer and they had the same laser rifle animation for one of the guns, I'm like, dude, what is this? That was like the main thing I saw, and I was like, what are we doing here? You know? Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully it becomes something. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. I want it to be good. We'll see. Also, you know what's another game we can add to the list? What about Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds? That's the one, right? The one that was made by Obsidian. I've played a little bit of it, but I never finished it, and I remember really liking it. I don't know. Could go back to that. Outer Worlds. Let me add that to the list. That was actually really fun. Then, I don't know. If I stop playing a game and it's been like 2 weeks, I'm like, dude. It's hard to go back to it for me. What am I spelling? Whatever. Otter, like a sea otter. We'll do that. Otter worlds. Okay. Yeah, guys. That's it. I mean, what time is it now? 7:30. I think I am gonna start editing the video for the behind the scenes. Outer Worlds is a nice romp. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna add that to the list. That might just come. That might just come randomly. That's my camera tweaking. That was weird. But I think that's it for the stream. I just wanted to test it out. It seemed to be super smooth. Any audio issues for you guys? Any video issues? Like video quality issues? Anything on your guys' end? Let me know. Cause like, does the mic sound good? Does it sound like I'm too far away? Tell me. It's no New Vegas. I don't know. From what I played, I was like, the characters are genuinely interesting. They have actual character to them. There's a lot of items and stuff. I was like, dude, just give me a gun, give me some ammo and health. That's all I need. It was interesting though. Do a 2-vid Geno tries and see if you like the game. If you do and people do, keep it up. It's a good idea. That is a very good idea. But it's like, man, that's a very good idea, actually. Thank you so much. God is great. Sounds good. Looks okay. A bit warm, like there's a fireplace in front of you. What if the microphone was like right here? Is this too loud? When I was streaming Frost, this is how close my microphone was. And you guys are a little freaky because I do see through the analytics on YouTube what are other videos that the people that watch my channel are interested into, and ASMR was in there. So you guys are a little freaky. Okay, but I won't tell no one. Oop, sorry. Smack the microphone. But yeah, I fixed my microphone settings so it's kind of out of the shot to make a cleaner look. So it's not right under me. I love the crop aspect of the world. I love the corporate aspect of the world building and Outer Worlds. Yeah, I like that too. You start ASMR and no, I'm not doing no fucking ASMR. It's funny because people would comment that. I'm like, what? I'm like, this mic's not that good. Even better, perfect mic. Yeah, fucking right in front of my face. My sock drawer is messy. I need to fix that. I don't know. I'm getting really my gears are spinning to do like to do videos outside of Let's Plays, not vlogs. I don't think I want to do that. But like I'm kind of having fun with this behind the scenes video that I'm doing. So maybe, I don't know. Like I got other things in this room. I got a lot of plants. I don't think you guys give a fuck about plants. But if you do, let me know. I got a bunch of them. What else? Guitar. I'm not really that good at guitar, but you know, how to teach yourself guitar. I could tell you how to teach yourself guitar. That's for sure. It's not that hard. It's actually not that hard. And I'm not musically talented either. It's really not that difficult. I don't know. Oh, I got one. What about Pokemon Nuzlocke? What are our thoughts on Pokemon Nuzlocke? Just feel things out and see what works for you. Yeah, that's true. I feel like as long as what I'm doing, I'm enthusiastic in what I'm doing and I enjoy it and I love it and that shows through my work. People enjoy watching people that are passionate about doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just how it is. So I think I'm just really trying to balance out, not burning myself out. Sounds like the channel crimes. Sounds like the channel crimes pay. Ooh, what is this? I do love JCS. JCS is a crime channel. Amazing. Yeah, that's true. I think that's why I set my channel in the way of Oh, hell yes to what? What are you referring to? There's a little bit of latency on this stream. Pokemon Nuzlocke? Yeah, okay. Because I've played the first 4 generations. I haven't played the 5th generation, haven't played the 6th generation, haven't played the 7th generation. Then I played Sword and Shield, and then I played the newest one. But I wouldn't do like a let's play of it. I would do like a 1 hour to 45-minute video doing post commentary on my Nuzlocke journey. Just because I feel like Pokemon has a lot of grinding aspects to it that could be very boring. So I would definitely do that instead. But I might do some of those. Because I've never played some of the games, so it'd be interesting to play them. I've never actually done a Nuzlocke, but that doesn't seem that difficult. So it'd be fun to do a challenge instead of just playing it. And then there are some cool ROM hacks and mods like Omega Ruby, no, not Ruby, Omega Fire Red, I think is what it is, which is a very fun one. And then there's like Emerald Kaizo, but I'm not that good to play that stuff. But that might come too. Let me put that one in there. These are my notes. These are my live notes, literally in this text box. Pokemon Nuz. Most that like Pokemon haven't tried Monster Rancher, but it's the same game and very addictive. It's like $20 on Steam for MR2 and 1. Interesting. That could be a good one to try after I launch do a couple Nuzlocks and be like, let's try this Monster Rancher game. Doing my first playthrough of Pokemon Sword and Stream on my Stream Deck right now. Dude, Sword and Shield, the whole wild area they introduced, they hit gold. They struck gold with that idea. So good. And then you've seen it in the new one they came out with. Sorry. Violet, or not Violet, what am I saying? Yeah. Whatever, the new one they just came out with. So amazing. Where's your accent from? I don't know. I'm American. I don't really feel like I have an accent. I'm from the northwest suburbs of Chicago. So it could be that you might be hearing. I don't know. Once I moved out here, kind of West Coast, Las Vegas, a lot of people pointed out that I had an accent. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I guess, I don't know. Outside of that, my parents are both Greek, from Greece. So, but I don't really have a Greek accent whatsoever. What else? What else, guys? He sounds like NE area. What is that? There are some good Pokemon clones out there. Team Temtem is another good one. I can't believe there's Pokemon clones. I feel like Pokemon is just such a Stream Deck mate. What? Huh? There are some good Pokemon clones out there. Temtem is another good one. Stream Deck mate. It's like, oh, interesting. Oh, let me look this up. Stream Deck. No, not an Elgato Stream Deck. Stream Deck versus Nintendo Switch. Oh. Oh, what is that? Interesting. Man. That actually looks kind of cool. I never really got into Nintendo Switch. I just buy the Pokemon games on it. But I get it. You stream the games off of it. But it can get addicting. It can get addicting. I've put myself away from Pokemon at the moment. I beat the game and then my girlfriend beat the game and then we battled one another, which is fun. Super. It reminded me of like Pokemon Stadium back on the Nintendo 64 when me and my brother were growing up and used to play that. But super fun. Watch 20 minutes of someone playing Monster Ranch, less RPG and more fighting pet simulator. Hard to explain. Is it still have the strategy that Pokemon does, or is the combat different? Steam. Dude, I can't read. I see words and I just put into my mind what I want them to be. Steam Deck. Steam Deck. Okay. I see. Came out in 2022. February 25th of 2022. Okay. Oh, the old Dreamcast Sega games is wow. What are old games I used to play? You know what game I wish they remade? They're doing all these remakes and they haven't even remade one of the best OG PlayStation 2 games ever. Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3. They need to take that trilogy. Hey, I did get a public school education actually. Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god, one of the best trilogies ever. They need to remake that. I can't believe they haven't. I think it's on the PlayStation streaming service, whatever, PlayStation Now, whatever it's called, but I ain't gonna play monthly to play games. That's just stupid. Laughing my ass off over here. Stream Deck is a yeah, no, 100%. I found it. I found Steam Deck, okay? Look. Where is it? See, I found it. The Steam Deck. I see what you're putting down, okay? I see it. Those are big IPs. Those remakes are common. Bet on. I mean, you would think it would have already come. You know, like when did Ratchet and Clank come out? Ratchet and Clank, just the regular basic one. Ratchet and Clank 1 came out in 2002. It came out 21. Wow. Dang, I'm kind of old. 21 years ago. Wow. About 20, yeah, 21, 20 years ago. You can emulate them on your PC. I'm emulating PS2 games on my deck. I'm really proud of you. Thank you. But yeah, wow. Going Commando came out a year later, right? And yeah, came out a year later, and then Up Your Arsenal came out the following year. So these games are pretty much 20 years old, and they haven't remade them yet. That is beyond me. They did Jack and Dexter trilogy like a while ago. So it's crazy to me that they didn't do Ratchet and Clank. And it's like, I don't want a reimagining. Give me the base game, up the resolution, make it run 60 frames a second, and I'll pay $60 for it. I don't even care. Like it's that good. That good of a game. Oh, you know what's a game I was thinking of doing? Have you guys ever heard of the game? Look up PCSX2 if you want to play an original Ratchet and Clank game. What is this? PCSX2. Oh. What is this? Is PCSX2 like a, is that like a emulator? I don't know, man. Like when I'm at that age where it's like you start seeing the super successful people that are younger than you, and you're like, man, what? I don't know. Like I try not to compare myself, but it's like, huh. Or I look at a game and I'm like, man, I love that game. I played that game as a kid. Then I'm like, fuck, that was 20 years ago. It's like, damn. You know what I mean? Like Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo. I mean, I was probably like 5 or 6 when I was playing it, but man, I'd still play it now. It's such a good game. All right. I get it. Okay. But is this PCSX2? Let's see. I got a video pulled up here. PCSX2 Ratchet and Clank fix and best settings, no lag. How does the game look though? Interesting. Ooh. Okay, I gotta add this to my notes. If this is an actual way to play the original Ratchet and Clank games, that's actually crazy. That's huge. PCSX2. Cool. Okay. Oh, dude, that's... Oh, man. If you want help setting an emulator, I'll be willing to help you out. I will... Noted if I need it. Usually I'm pretty good at being able to get stuff. Even though, like, I'm not... I guess I can't keep saying I'm not computer savvy when I stream and I make YouTube videos and I can do mods for like, Fallout. I guess I'm kind of, but, like, very ignorant to computer stuff. But somehow I found I've stumbled my way through it. You buy a ton of retro games on Steam with no other software, not everything, but a lot. The game looks better than the original because they run high resolutions. I mean, dude, God, that'd be, yeah, that's interesting. Also, I haven't done a playthrough of, I think I've done a playthrough of every RE game other than 6 because it's hot garbage. But I haven't done 3 yet on the channel too, which is probably something I'd want to do. The games look better. Okay, yeah. Yeah, guys. Cool. I've learned a lot. I'm excited too, man. I'm excited this week's... All right. Let's lower this list. First thing, I'm gonna get this behind the scenes video done tonight. Once that's done, what do we got here? They're pretty straightforward on the setup. It can get tricky when you need to find BIOS files to run stuff. I don't know what a BIOS file is, but I'll figure it out. All I'm saying is if I could get Frost, and not like simple Frost, like Frost with all the recommended mods to work, I'm sure I can figure this stuff out. Once you start making content, the audience can see what you like and what you don't, and better. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like one of the best recommendations has been Metro. I've only heard of Metro Exodus. I know there's 3 of them. So that's definitely something I want to check out. I think, wink, wink, you may be able to download every game that ever came out on the PS2 for free on the internet, wink. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down there. What was I going to say? You guys are funny. What's going on? What's up, Justin Thornton? Thornton. Yeah, Thornton. I said that right. Baby steps. God is great. Baby steps. It's okay. I don't mind if you guys make fun of my reading skills. I'm cool with that. I suck at reading. My girlfriend's the one that likes reading. I'm the one that's good at math. So baby steps for me. Whenever I need to read something, I'm like, babe, can you read this? What does this say? And whenever she needs financial stuff or numbers, I'm like, bring it over here. That's what hey, if you liked reading as a kid, find a partner that's good at math. If you liked math as a kid, find a partner that's good at reading. It's all you need. And if you did both, then I don't know. The world is your oyster at that point. It's okay. It is what it is. What else? Man, you know what? I'm surprised. 1.5-hour stream. Haven't lost any frames or anything either. I think streams are coming back. 2 + 2 is 4. Okay, I could do math. Stop it. Not that dumb. I like math. Math is good. Streams are coming back. I'm gonna have to figure out. In my schedule when would be a good thing. People might make fun of each other as a way of showing how good of friends they are. People under 20 take. Oh yeah, no. I don't mind. I don't mind getting my balls busted. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I think when I was raised with that tough love. You know what I mean? And making fun of each other. So it's like Yeah, definitely not a easily triggered individual here. But yeah. What else? What else? I don't know. It's weird though, because it's like through an online medium, it's kind of hard to understand. I'm very impressed. Why? Don't worry about doing it perfect. It's just worse. Yeah, yeah. What was I going to say? I feel like the internet as a medium, especially text and reading text, it's so hard to read or to understand the way someone's saying something, you know? Because people may leave a comment on a video, let's say, and they're like, nice reading, like, nice reading. And it's like, now are you trolling me? Because I know I suck at reading. But like, are you just busting my balls? Or are you like legitimately trying to like, you know, be hurtful? Because it's like either or, it doesn't really bother me. But it's hard to understand the tense behind a text. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. It's not a great medium. You know what I mean? This is a great stream, mate. Hey, man. I think, yeah, I'm going to have to definitely look. At the moment where I'm at right now, I always have Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays off. Tuesdays and Thursdays are usually the day me and my girl hang out. So it seems like, dude, I'm terrible with sarcasm. So it seems like Wednesdays may be a stream day. Maybe. Or I might do mornings. I might do mornings or nights. We'll see. I'll have to see. Because if I do mornings, then I could do it more days a week. You know, it really is. It's so difficult to do. I don't know what my humor is. I don't know. My humor is like, dude, nothing's off the table. How about that? You can make fun of anything. If it's a joke, it's a joke. You know what I mean? If you're disguising something as a joke, but you're literally, you know, you're just doing that, then it's like, dude, dropped in to say hi, awesome video, keep up the awesome work. Hey, thank you so much, Joshua. Hello to you. Happy New Year's. Hope all is well. And you started that New Year's resolution today. Yeah. Things are I'm ready, man. I'm ready. All right, dudes. I love sitting here and chatting with you guys. It's actually been really fun. I'm gonna have to figure out a schedule for streaming because seeing that I'm not having dropped frames is great. I'm not gonna put it past though that it could be an issue in the future, but at this time, seems like streams could be coming back. But yes, I'm gonna get to editing so I could get content out because as of, you know, the new year, so many people aren't making content because of, you know, like, oh, new year, taking a break, blah, blah, blah. So let me not be one of those guys as I have for the last 2 weeks. And let me start getting some stuff out to you guys. But to all of y'all, thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for your comments, for bringing up all this whole list. Oh my God, right here of stuff for me to check out. I will be coming out with that behind the scenes video. It's either going to be uploaded tomorrow or the day after. I will then be putting out some God of War relatively soon, and hopefully starting Tale of Two Wastelands by next week. Outside of that, I should be having a new video coming out. That way, when you click on my profile, you know, the little video that plays, and it should give a rough outline of the first quarter, maybe the first half of 2023. And, you know, things to look forward to, things that are going to be coming up. I'll probably do it quarterly. And yeah, new outro coming out soon as well. Hope you guys like the new intro I had. A little 7-second, a little nice and easy, you know. And yeah, you guys have a amazing rest of your days, evenings, mornings, wherever you're watching this from. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya!